Welcome back to Book Talk. Since we've just talked about Moby Dick, I think it's only fitting that we now talk about The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. I read The Old Man and the Sea right after I read Moby Dick, and if you've watched my review on Moby Dick, then you know I hated it. Mostly. This wasn't as bad as that because it's not a book, but a short story. But holy Hannah, was it ever boring. There's no false advertising, though. It is what it says on the front cover. A story about an old man and the sea. An old man alone with his thoughts as he tries to catch some basically non-existent fish. He's out there for months, by the way, because he didn't want to return empty-handed and was having the worst luck finding any fish whatsoever. I don't hate that I read it, but I feel like the only people who can truly enjoy it are other fishers because they understand and potentially thrive during long stretches of silence. I did find it boring, but Hemingway is a wonderful author, and above all else, The Old Man and the Sea was a story of perseverance, which is exactly what I did when I read this story. But man is not made for defeat, he said. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. I give this story 3 stars as well. It was beautifully written by a master of his craft, and it had an inspiring theme. But it was boring at times and could be tedious to read. All in all, I'd recommend you give it a try. You might like it more than me. If you've already read the story, make sure to let me know what you think of it. Do you agree with me or do you have a different opinion? I'd love to hear. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time on Book Talk.